Greetings, my friends. How might you be doing today? I hope you're doing well, because today we are going to talk about a conspiracy. What do we have? Booby says, hello everyone. Ahoy, hoy, gentle people. Good day, mates. Very, very quiet, is it? Ooh, not muted? Not muted, I hope. Not, I hope I'm not muted. Let's play with the filters, shall we? Noise cancellation. Okay. Let's do it with something. Okay, I cranked up some volume. Added a gain filter. Yeah, ramped it up. I had the a bit further. The microphone was a bit further. It was like all the way there. I hadn't noticed. Okay, how is the sound now? Can you hear me well now? I hope. If not, I am upset. Sound 5 by 5. Wonderful. Let me do something spectacularly fabulous for you. Let's do. Oops. Okay. Okay. Let me. I put some more snow. There we have it. Okay. And actually, I do not have beer today because I have a few special beers that I'm saving up for. There are 2 or 3 that I'm saving for a video. I have a backlog of those, and then I'm saving. One is for reference purposes because it's like vintage. It can be a vintage beer because the label always says the year it was brewed, and this particular beer gets better by age. So I had last year's season, and I'm expecting to get this year's season soon-ish, and then 2023, etc. And then I have a big Christmas beer that I will enjoy with you live on Heidi's Corner here. And let's see. The other one, I have 2 bottles of that. The other one is something that I want to save because that particular beer, you cannot get it any other time of year. I mean, there are only two variants of the same beer that you can get in Finland year round, and then there's this Christmas variant, and then a number of others you can't get in Finland. So I want to save it up. For today's drink is, however, Berliner Brandstifter, which is, I would assume, means Berlin Distillery. It's numbered. These bottles are numbered. Okay, so it's edition 1/2001 edition 1 of 2002, bottle 2149 out of 9,999. Yes, 43.3%. In Handarbeit in Berlin Brandstifterei. Okay. I hope, yes, I hope Jens will not butcher me for the pronunciation of these things. And I still have this one here. Peter says it looks like MC2 Moonshine. Okay, so it's very clear. Mmm. Mmm. Very fruity. I have no idea what the word is in English. It's okay. What is it in English? The juniper. The taste of juniper really comes through. I just didn't know what the word was in English. Okay. We. So the gay conspiracy. Um, it's been different variants of it have been going on for who knows how long, even longer than Bertil, and Bertil is old. Maybe Stefan. Hmm. But he's a baby. Okay, they're here with me. But there are different conspiracies, gay conspiracies, also trans conspiracies, etc., etc. Um, and the, we oddly enough, um, the people that have the conspiracies that are being proposed to exist, like the grooming conspiracies, etc., that we have today. Um, it's not these conspiracies are not real. Uh, and the thing is that the only people who actually come up with these conspiracies, so-called gay conspiracies, are the are just the scare tactics of conservative right wing, like the McCarthyan McCarthy's scare tactics in the 50s, um, trying trying to scare people to believe that Franklin D. Roosevelt, Harry Truman, etc., were trying to destroy America from within, spread by, of course, Joe McCarthy, no longer with us, and they were McCarthy's conspiracy theory idiots were trying to connect um, the communist ideology, communism, with homosexuality, using the term Homintern, because Comintern was a the third communist international that back in 1919, and this Homintern was a wordplay by an English gay classics scholar, Sir Maurice Bowra, in 1937, describing himself part of the Comintern. So the word was also ironically used by those in favor of gay rights, promoting the Comintern. Why the fuck do I'm sorry. Um, okay. I have, sorry, technical difficulties. Where's the chat box? There. Okay. So the gay rights activists then took it to uh, use it in to try and use it in their advantage. Why? Okay. Why the fuck do I? If you'll excuse me. Properties. Refresh. Cache. Okay, there we have it. Okay. Ooh. So that was it was just ridiculous. There was a man named Kenneth Tynan who wrote to the editor of actual Playboy back in '67, proposing that they saying that they should write an article called "Homosexual Mafia in Arts," but that then came up. It was used in that probably came to haunt them really, because the article in Playboy, because it was used in media, in global media, in oh, but more specifically, the U.S. media in 1980s and 1990s. For example, in New York Post and tabloid The Sun in the UK in '98, because it claimed that there would be some sinister dominance of gay men in the Labour Party, in the Labour Party cabinet. So the gays were like, the traditional media, if you like, or traditional mafia, so if you will, and then the gays infiltrating all walks of society, and that being so horribly wrong, if you ask. If you ask me, okay. Uh, Peter says it's just a pity that the real truth doesn't spread as fast as conspiracy does. Yes, precisely. And Lavender Mafia is an alleged network of gay executives in US entertainment industry, and then of course the church politics in the church and in the entertainment industry. Um, and And for example, this would include people who the small part of leading leading clergy within the Roman Catholic Church that would be allegedly advocating for the acceptance of LGBTQ people, but especially but homosexuality in particular. And then there is the gay lobby, which is more specifically used in Europe in by opponents of the LGBTQ people, like for example the Nordic resistance movement, Pohjoismainen vastarintaliike. For the love of me, I can't remember what that is in Swedish, but they are a Swedish neo-Nazi party. I'm probably gonna get banned for saying Nazi, but that's how it goes. Um, and what they are trying to say with this is that they are, that there are lobbyists in the government and gay people lobbying in the government to get gay to promote gay rights, oppress the neo, you know what, and the rest of the far right. So and then there's the German magazine Tagesspiel saying that it's um, Peter says, so it's okay to lobby for bad policies, but not for equality. Apparently, yes, because they don't see it as these the Nordic resistance movement. They do not, and other idiots, they do not see it as means of of rights, or but rather lobbying for the oppression of one group in favor of the other. And apparently, a German magazine called Tagesspiel said that advocating for LGBTQ plus rights is can be called lobbying, because you, that's what the people sometimes do to advance their own interest in politics. Um, you mentioned the Catholic Church. There is the around that same time as the Nordic resistance movement was taking their rise in the Nordic countries, Finland included. Um, there was talk of it within the Catholic Church, and back then, Pope Francis um, spoke or spoke about gay lobbying happening within Vatican, and promised to see what he can do about that. In July, he went to of the same year. He went to way to draw draw a separation. To separate Uh, the problems, both of these are problems. He separated the problems, the lobbying, and homosexuality, and all the sexual orientation of the people. And here, what became famous. If a person is gay and seeks God and has goodwill, who am I? The who am I to judge? The problem is not having this orientation. We must be brothers. The problem is lobbying by this orientation or lobbies of greedy people, political lobbies, Masonic lobbies, so many lobbies. This is the worst problem. So homosexuality, people being gay, a problem, but not as big of a problem. Uh, and these are just to mention a few. I'm sorry, but these are just a few. Um, Please check my Patreon. Flems is a great person. Okay. I found an interesting article, but let's go. And why is the snow starting? Shut. Hold the fucking phone. What's going on with my snow? I don't know. I don't care. Okay, here. I still haven't added the €1 slash dollar uh tier, but I will at some point. I don't know when. Okay. Okay, let's go. Okay, Peter says if politicians were doing their job, they there would be no need for lobbyists, precisely. So there are interesting conspiracy theories about uh, trans people being, decepting people, being bathroom predators, uh, deliberate misgendering, and TERFs, of course, being LGBTQ plus people being censored. Okay, so this is the Intelligencer of the New York, published uh, May 31st of this year, but written by James Gershik. The long sordid history of gay conspiracy theory. Today's right wing campaign against quote unquote groomers is America's latest moral panic. Yes, the McCarthy's, scare tactics were uh, one of the first, um, one of the first sort of um, long term, like big scare tactics, if not the first, because they had the communist panic. However, well, in the UK they had that in almost immediately after the Second World War, because they had this idea that that would somehow be um, a threat to a threat to national security for some reason, because they figured that it would be easy for these government workers, for example, certain scientists, to be um, somehow um, be blackmailed into revealing state secrets. Alan Turing, for example, he was fired, forcefully castrated, and sentenced to, I think, 5 or 10 years of hard labor. He got paroled early and died a year or two later. Um, I think he was probably, murdered, but that's or suicide. If depends on who you ask. Um, so here is the lavender list. So it's something that the conservatives see as sexual or gender degeneracy. Ooh, I have 6 watching. Wow, wonderful. So, have you noticed that the only people who advocate for these bathroom bills are these um, discriminatory policies and fear mongering are always uh, the conservatives, the conservative right wing, and the religious right wing, the religious people, and the other conservatives that are um, spewing out all this shit, because the it's fear mongering. These conspiracies do not exist, and let's go. Hang on. So there is, for example, what um, let's look at that those two last sentences with what kind of shit they spew out, and that is so wrong. That is so wrong. Up. Okay. Where do I have? Okay. I need to refresh the page. It's a surprise that I didn't, by the way, get any um restrictions on video on Friday. Well, it's Friday. I think it was Friday. Okay. So these moral panics had been going on since at least since the late 1940s. These these moral panics. At least these public these modern versions have been, started with McCarthyism in 1950s, which is quite interesting. Of course, there have been these before. It's more mundane, but this is, by the way, this is a long ass article. I'm not going through it with the entire article. I'm just gonna. Okay. I'm just gonna post it in the chat, I think, and then later on in the description box below. And I recommend checking out the links in the description. Okay. Yeah, I'll add it to the description. Okay. If you refresh your the page, you'll find the link in the description. Any ideas on thoughts on how on as to why what do you think is the reason that even though it's been the scare tactics first appeared in apparently in 1800 in the US. Uh, what do you think? Okay, what do you think? None, no, no. Kysymys. Okay, just okay. I'm. I tried my best to do what a new feature, some sort of chat Q&A. I don't know what it is. I just know that I was trying to make a poll on in the chat, but found that in there instead. Just go check it out. So I want to know how it works. This is something that is, for example, a completely new feature of YouTube that I haven't encountered yet, and I want to raise the I want to get you engaged in the conversation even more, and engaged with my stream even more, and that is why I wish to get. Okay, let's see. An earlier message from Jens. Scared people will vote for the party that promises to keep them down. Peter says people are afraid of things they don't understand, and racism plays a part too. Answer: why? What do you think? Real gay conspiracy has never been found. The answer: it doesn't exist. The race. Let's put that away for the moment. Okay. Bowie says the racists can't just be racists. They also uh, have to be they also have to be homophobic and transphobic too. Exactly. Jens goes to say there is no gay conspiracy. It's hideous plans by the lizard people to provide another scapegoat. Okay, if you say so. Okay. Let's see what. Let's see what's what. I'll just close the. Okay. Uh, okay. I've been thinking of starting my own a gay conspiracy, or perhaps trans conspiracy, but it's still somewhere in the making. Heidi's the trans conspiracy by Heidi's Corner. Hmm, that sounds good. Actually, that sounds very conspiracy-ish, and my microphone is all wonky. It's just why is it like that? Naughty microphone, naughty. Okay, is the wait is I wonder what if that's gonna last. That plastic because this plastic here that I have it's feels quite cheap to be honest. Look, dear people. Okay, gentle people. The fact is, the fact is, let's see. This is the 197th video on my channel. Believe it or not, count it yourself. Uh, so that means next week Friday. No, sorry. Next week Monday will be the 200th video of my channel. I mean, that is amazing. 200 videos. 200. I mean, I have. Let me see. Let me tell you something. I have. Let me see. I have. How many? Um, I have 43 recorded episodes of recorded videos, of which 40, yeah, 43 recorded videos, and the rest is live show. And I will have a special video for that next week, Monday. So I don't think we will, you will see, I don't think you will see uh, a Debunk Monday next week because I'm not debunking I'm just gonna go debunking myself. There's nothing, no reason to. Um, so that if you have any ideas, any suggestions as to what I should be doing for the 200th episode of my channel, um, please, if you if you're not on my Discord, the links are in the description. there. uh, if you're not on my Discord server, go there, go join my server now or after the stream, okay? And give me suggestions, or send me an email. And Xmas party, possibly, because the the date for the Xmas party is a bit an open card for certain reasons, but perhaps it could be a Christmas party. I don't know. So if because I figured uh I might as well do a I'm probably gonna do a recorded episode for Friday 23rd. Anyway, because we might be going away for Christmas for the Christmas weekend, so that will probably be. Um, but let's have that discussion on Discord, and send me an email. It's like and subscribe. And I'm still happy about this. Oh, and I happen to have the same hoodie as I did that day. So Peter may even buy a beer for it. Okay. Why not? Me? Perhaps. But hey, listen. This is it for today. I'll be going now. It's what is it? Like quarter to midnight. Quarter to midnight. I am proud of you. Yes. I'm even more proud if that beer happens to be something else than piss warm American Pilsner. Even if even if it happens to be piss warm Australian lager or Kiwi Pilsner. So I'll be proud if it's anything else than American piss warm watery American Pilsner. So it doesn't have to be thick. What's it called? Oh yes, Aussie moonshine. Yeah, cold moonshine. Go for cold moonshine. I don't know. The world record for strongest beer is something like 50 something, in the high 50s, I think. It's made with something called cold brewing. I would really love to get my hands on a bottle of one of that. It's no surprise. The beer is I think it's Belgian. Is Belgian or German? So I think it's Belgian. So where's the definition of beer? What is the definition of beer? Where goes the limit? When does beer brewing go too far? And uh, when will it turn into liquor? That you will. That is not chat with. I will Google that right now. What is the strongest beer? Um, beer. What is the strongest beer in the world? Beer Snake Venom. Snake Venom is the winner of the title of the strongest beer in the world. The beer comes with warming because the alcohol level is 67.5. Yes, you read that right. The beer was born in Aberdeenshire, Scotland. Yeah, Snake Venom. This is from 2013. But let's see. Strongest beers, yes. Brewmeister, Snake Venom, Scotland. The second is then Brewmaster Armageddon, Scotland. Then Cold Ship Start the Future from the Netherlands. And then German beer with 57.8. Brewdog and yeah. So what was that? Kulmbacher Eisbock concentrated by freezing. I don't think it's on. Might not be on this list. No, not really. No, it wasn't on this. Wasn't on this list. So, okay, let's what? Kulmbacher Eisbock. That TGH24.de says it's 9.2% by volume. Ja, ich bin 16 Jahre oder älter. Eisbock. Okay. Okay, this is in German. My German isn't that fluent. It's the best in 2022. I mean, what's Beard Award? Beer Award. Icebook. Yeah, but that's not, as far as I can tell, that's not nearly, not even nearly enough. The strongest. That's like 9.2. That's like 9.2% ABV. So it's not the strongest, but I might as well just, if I can get my hands on it, a bottle of that stuff, I'm gonna try it, and I will make a video about it on my channel. And that is something that I will not discuss with Stefan and Bertil, but that is something that I will discuss with, well, Alfred is not here, but you will see him, because that beer, oh, whoa, okay. Oh, Streamlabs, okay, calm down. Okay, that we will discuss the oh shit, there's 3 girls in your city, in your city, huh? Okay, so this discussion will continue on Discord, and beer discussion will continue with Alfred on my beer channel, and until then, bye.